Hey you guys, for the people that don't know me, my name is Danielle. Welcome to Danielle's Life Vlogs. I want to thank you guys for the 180 subscribers. You guys are the best. I love you guys. For the newcomers, come in. Welcome to the family. I hope you guys enjoy the journey that I'm going through and just enjoy the ride. Comment down below that you're a new subscriber. I'm always there to talk. Basically I want to talk about my journey. Again, forgive me, that is my dog Sassy, the Chihuahua. She barks a lot in the video, so every video I've done she's always been barking, so please forgive her again. Basically my updates, I have some new stuff that's coming in that's gonna be in a later video. I've been dealing with a lot of my seizures. I've been trying to basically find a better doctor here. It's kind of rough, but I'm getting through it. Lately have not been able to vlog like I want to because I have been out of it. I have not been able to do anything that I have wanted to do. Excuse me. Anyway, I've been sick. I've been just completely out of it. Been bedridden basically. I haven't been wanting to vlog and it has been rough. Sometimes I want to vlog and my body's just like not up to that task. So I want to bring that positive energy when I vlog to you guys. I don't want you guys to see me in a negative light or a down light. I try to be positive and happy and just that inspiration you guys need in the day or afternoon or evening. Right now I'm vlogging at night which is always seems to be. Other than that, I wanted to do a story time, which is about a guy that I decided to want to go on a date with. I'm not gonna give him his real name. I'm gonna give him another name. I'm gonna call him Nick. And okay, my sister was going out with her boyfriend at the time, and I decided I wanted to go on a date with Nick. He was a sweetheart. He begged me and begged me and begged me to go on a date with him, and I didn't want to because for one, I thought that he was kind of immature, but he begged me and he was like, it'd be a good experience. We're just gonna go to the movies, go out to eat, and we can make it as a double date. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Okay, our first date consisted of us going to the movies and going to eat dinner and go back. Our first date was horrible. It was. We went to the movie. He has this little heart machine. He forgot his battery that was supposed to be with him the whole time. And we were in the middle of the movie. We were at a movie theater. It was in the middle of the movie, and all you hear is beep, beep. And we were like, we all turned around, was like, everybody was like in the movie theater, what is that beeping noise? And he got up and he ran down the stairs, and we were like, it was him beeping. And he texted me. He was like, gosh, you guys, I need to get home now. And I was like, what's wrong? He was like, my battery's dying and I'm looking in my bag and I can't find the other battery to go in the pack. So I was like, I told my sister. She was mad. We missed half of this movie to go back home, to take him home to go get his battery because it was for his heart. That was the most scariest thing of them all. We went to go eat after that, after we took him back home. Went and got something to eat. We missed the whole movie, and then we came back to my house and we watched TV and chilled, and then we took him back home because we were all riding together. It got weird after that. He didn't talk to me for 3 days, 4 days at a time, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. I'm not gonna text you to see what's going on, you know. So he texts me a whole weekend after that, and he's like, hey, I'm sorry I've been MIA, you know, forgive me, it's been so much, I've been doing so much, and I'm going through a lot in my life, and I don't know, boy, if you... I'm not into that, never have been, and never will be. So he was like, oh, okay. I was like, no. So he got mad, and he was like, well, never mind, I forget that I ever said that, it's no big deal. And I'm like, then he goes on to say that I'm not feeling good, and I have heart problems. I was like, yes, I already know that. What else do you want me to do? I have seizures. And what? So he was like telling everybody that he wanted people to feel sorry for him, that he was going through these heart problems, and basically pity me. Like at the time I was still being new to me having these seizures. These seizures were scary to me, and I wasn't out there saying, hey, I'm having seizures, pity me, this is what I want you to feel, you know. No, I wasn't like that. I was more scared. I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know how to talk about it. But he was so blunt about his heart problem. My heart is bigger than my fist, and all this other crap. He was telling everybody this, and I was like, I don't want to be that person that's like, can you not, you know, or I understand your problems, but everybody we ran into during our date, he would explain his whole situation. And I was like, okay, not necessary. But our second date was horrible. I realized that he was ashamed of being around me. When we had went on our second date, he had begged me again, and I was so hesitant not to, but my sister wanted to go on a double date, and she thought it would be cute to, you know, just have a good time. And so I decided to go on this double date back with him again. So we went to the movies again, and he basically decided not to want to sit next to me. And I was sitting here, there's an extra space, an extra seat, and then he sat on the other side. And I'm like, why? What did I do? And I said, why don't you sit next to me? And he was like, oh, the seat is wet. I look, I take my phone, and I turn on the flashlight, and I'm looking. It's like, the seat's not wet. If you don't... I took a tissue or napkin, and I put it in the seat and pressed down to see if there's water. There's no water. There's nothing on that seat. And because there was cute, hot girls on the other side and in front of us, I was like, and then I started putting two and two together. I'm like, is he showing off? Is he, you know, I'm like, you're supposed to be going on a date with me. Why are you doing this? I ignored it. I'm like, we're in a movie, we're watching a movie, let's just have a good time. Ignore it. But he wanted to eat the popcorn out of the bowl, out of the container that I was eating out of. And I'm like, if you would have sat next to me, I'd have shared my popcorn. If you're sitting far away from me, I'm not sharing it with you because you're saying I'm a stranger. So we decided, okay, after the movies, we were going to go to Best Buy and then go to get something to eat. We sat in the car, and I asked him what was the deal with him not sitting next to me. He said the seat was wet, the floor was sticky. I said, every movie theater that I've ever been to, the floor is always sticky. So that's nothing new. So that's not an excuse. So he didn't say nothing after that. We went inside Best Buy. We were talking to my sister because she needed to get something for her iPad. And I was like, okay, go ahead and get the stuff for your iPad. Me and Nick are going to go walk around and go see what's in there. And I'm like, okay. I turned around and said, hey, Nick, you ready? Where is he? Nowhere to be found. I'm walking around Best Buy looking for him, and I couldn't find him. And I'm like, okay. I text my phone. I text to him asking him where he at, and he's like, I'm by the cameras. I walked by the cameras. I walked by the computers. I did not see him. I walked by the phones. Couldn't find him. Walked by the speakers. Couldn't find him. Walked by the toys. Still couldn't find him. And I'm like, okay. I walked back to my sister and said, Sam, I can't find him. I can't. I'm done. I said, this is it. I was finished after that. And we waited 20 minutes until he got back to the car. And he was like, where did everybody go? Why did nobody call me? I said, we called you. You didn't answer your phone. We texted you. You didn't answer your phone. What are we supposed to do? We went in there and we called you and you didn't come out. So he's like, oh, okay. But I looked at my phone and you guys didn't call. I'm like, you probably deleted them before you got out. So I realized that he was embarrassed of me. When we walked into the restaurant and he was standing beside me and there was a girl he knew, and my sister didn't see it because she was already further away, and I had just got in and I was wiping my feet off on the rug and to go inside the restaurant. He was standing by me, and all of a sudden he walked in front of me, and one of his, I guess he must knew this girl, and he was like, hey, how you doing? It's been a long time. I said, hey, we gonna sit over there. He was like, hi, how are you doing? And inside me, I wanted to just slap him. I wanted to slap him so bad. And I went and sat at the table. He sat with his friends for a little bit. He talked up a whole storm. My sister was like, what is he doing? I said, what? I was out of it. I was so out of it. I was like, he asked me on another date. Like, I finally put it together. I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to ever do this again. Don't call me. Don't do none of that. And I ended up blocking him on all my social media accounts. I was done. And I want to let everybody know, if somebody ever does this to you, walk away. Leave them alone. Doesn't matter if he's a boy or a girl. If they do this to you, leave them alone. They are not worth it. Pick up your standards. Because when people do like that and they're ashamed of you, they're not meant for you. I'll tell that to anyone. And I mean, and it was like, after that, it really hurt me. I was like, he low-key was embarrassed to be by me. And I'm like, what did I do? Because I told you I didn't want to be friends with benefits? What's the point? So after that, after we took him home, I was upset. My sister was trying to calm me down. She was like, don't worry about it. It's nothing. You know you're better than that. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So a couple of months had passed, and my godchild, she was basically friends with him from another place. She would go and cosplay, and I guess they must have met each other during that time. So my godchild, I went to sleep at her house because I was helping her sisters with their hair, and it was for a project, so I was helping them with their hair. And she was in her room, and I was talking to her mom and her dad in the kitchen. And all of a sudden, she comes up and she's like, hey, Nick wants to talk to you. She takes her phone and sticks it by my ear. And he was like, hey, baby, I miss you. Who's this? Oh, it's me, Nick. And I'm like, oh, why are you talking to him? And I removed the phone by my ear and I said, I don't want to talk to him. And the words that came out of her mouth was, only if you would be a woman about it and tell him how you feel. Mm. Mm. The things I wanted to do. I wanted to slap her so bad, and I didn't. I just told her to stay in a child's place. Stay out of adults' conversations. Stay to yourself. That is not something you should talk about. That's not something, if you are talking to him about cosplay and cons that y'all go to and these little get-togethers that y'all talk about, that's fine. But keep my name out of your mouth. Don't talk about me. Right? And she got mad, and I said I don't really care. And she stormed off in her room, and I said, take your phone with you. And before I had told her to take her phone with her, I took the phone from her, and I said, whatever you do, Nick, keep my name out of your mouth. I don't want to hear nothing about me when you talk to my godchild. And we were done. So she was upset. I spent the night in another room because I was so aggravated with her. And I couldn't believe she came out of her mouth and said that to me. And I was like, I had to take time and breathe because I was very heated. So the next day, I just didn't say nothing to her. She didn't say nothing to me because I had yelled at her. And I kind of left it like that. I was done. So a couple of months had passed. It was a whole year that had passed. I hadn't talked to him. I hadn't said nothing to him. And my sister had told me when we had went traveling that he was texting her on her Facebook saying, hey, hi, how are you doing? How's your sister? I missed your sister. Can we talk? And I'm like, for what? You know, why are you texting my sister? You know, that's weird. He was like, I really truly miss you. I'm sorry. I finally got all my stuff together. I finally got a car, a job, and all this. And I'm like, I really don't care. When you show me once that you're full of it, I'm not going to give you another chance. Just done. So I told my sister, I said, just block him and be done with it. So a whole year passed, a whole 3 months passed, and I was fixing to go to Fort Lauderdale. And I wanted to renew myself. I wanted to cleanse myself because I had been going through a lot of depression back then. And I was going through a lot of stress and trying not to stress because I wanted to go see my friend, see how she was doing, see how her kids were doing. I wanted to not worry about my seizures. That was one day that a whole a whole week and a half, I wanted to not stress about my seizures, which I didn't have a seizure, thank you. I didn't have a seizure for a whole week and a half. I met some good people along the way while I was traveling. Yasmin, thank you, Yasmin, for being one of my subscribers. I appreciate you very much. And I appreciate that you met me and we're good friends. I thank you so very much. When I went up there, I was on the bus when he texted me again. And it was out of random. I had blocked him off all my social media accounts, and I didn't understand how he was able to contact me again. Come to find out, he made a whole new page talking about, I miss you. I'm like, you're delusional. And he was like, your godchild told me you moved to Fort Lauderdale and you're never coming back. I said, yep, sure am. I'm not coming back. Not ever. I'm gone forever. And he was like, oh, I wish we could have got together. I miss you. And I said, sir, Nick, you are so delusional in your mind. You believe that it's okay to treat women any type of way. Stop talking to them. Make people feel sorry for you. And that's something to do. I told him I'm done. Never again. It's over. Stop talking to me. We're done. I blocked him again. After that, ever since today, he has never texted me again. He's never called me again. I've been a happier person. To be honest, I have been very, very happy. I'm happy being single. I love my life. I'm just happy being me. Again, don't let anybody make you feel any type of way. Raise your standards. If you don't like the situation you in, walk away. Seriously. There's there's certain people for everyone. You can always find your love. You don't have to be with somebody that makes you feel any type of way or make you feel that you shouldn't be happy. But that's all I'm gonna say. I love you guys, and I will be doing a Q&A tomorrow, and just send me y'all questions. I'm willing to answer. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, besties.
I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Talk to you guys later, besties.
Start.